Imagine your Instagram posting fresh branded stories every single day for events, celebration, and engagement, fully automated with zero manual work. I built a system that does exactly that using N10 and Gemini. Let me show you how this keeps your brand active 24 by 7. So the problem which most of the business owner face is they struggle to stay consistent on Instagram. Post gets missed, daily engagement drops, and your brand cannot develop a trust among people. Doing all this manually eats hours and a lot of money. So I built a fully automated content engine that scans your calendars for any events in a specific day, generates stunning AI design visuals that enhances your brand presence covering all major festivals and your custom requirements, uploads them to your storage automatically so you can keep the track of what stories are getting generated, and publishes them straight to Instagram stories completely hands free, no designer needed, no social media manager. Just set it up once and your content keeps flowing effortlessly. So, before I start with the explanation, I would like to tell that I created this whole workflow for a school and as per their requirements. So, any other business can adapt this workflow with a few tweaks. So what I'm doing is, Anakin wakes up every day at 8 a.m. and as I have scheduled a trigger here, and my workflow is also active. So it automatically runs at 8 a.m. every day, checks if there are any events on a particular day in the calendar. So I have used Google API, specifically Calendar API, to connect with uh, Google Calendar, and then I'm checking for the 12 hours from 8 to until 8 p.m. that if there are any event in this period of time, then list them down. And after an attend notes it, it checks if that event is a major event. So there could be many events on a particular day, like some meetings and all. So we don't want those meetings to be generated visually. It would be very weird, right? So we want some particular events which should be called major, like Independence Day, Republic Day, Diwali, Holi, Christmas, and any other kind of events as per the business use case. There could be some events in the company or some annual day, sports day, specifically for school. And then we are checking if there is a summary or description which could help us to generate a more better visual of the event. And we are also checking if it's a major event or not, and if it's, and then returning the details which we are getting extracted from the Google Calendar API. And then we are using if node to see if it is a major event. So if it's a major event, then it will generate an image using Google Gemini. And you can see I have provided a prompt here, and using this prompt, like it mentions business name, school name, event name, description, for generating the very personalized visual, very personalized image for that particular event or particular business. You can also add some logo here. We have to provide some raw URL which anytime can use to directly download that logo, and then implement in the images using Nano Banana, which is the model we are using currently. You can see Gemini 2.5 Flash image model, which is Nano Banana. There are many other models which we can use and increase quality of image those are being generated. Like Imagine is the best model of Google for generating the images. And then, or if it's not a major event, then it's generating a random motivational image. So the images could be like any motivational image as per the school use case. I am using specifically stickman motivational images, showing some visuals on how your hard work currently can become a fruitful result later in your life. And then we are merging the outputs from any particular node. So any one node will be working at a time. So if this node is working, this node will be giving the output here, and then we are moving forward to uploading the image on the Dropbox or Drive. Currently I'm using Dropbox. We can also use Drive, but for this use case I was using Dropbox. Now we are uploading, we have created a container in Dropbox where we are uploading the image with the name as PNG. And after uploading the image, we are using the shared URL. So we are creating a share link of that particular image based on the image name. And the so how we are sorting is we are sorting based on the recently uploaded images, and then we are picking those images, those are just uploaded, and creating a share link. And then what we are doing is we are formatting the URL which we got from Dropbox for our Instagram. So Dropbox by default gave us the URL, which is a web viewer URL, and Anytime is an automation tool, so it cannot download the image from a web viewer directly. So we have to change the DL0 to DL1, and DL1 is a directly downloadable URL which is provided by Dropbox itself. And then we are returning the raw URL as output from here, and then we are simply creating a post request to Instagram Graph API. And after making the post request, we are just mentioning some query parameters like image, URL, 𝗔𝘂𝘁𝗵, and our access token. So we had to do 𝗔𝘂𝘁𝗵 and image URL. Image URL is just getting the image downloaded, and then we are explicitly mentioning that this content is for story to the Instagram, as we are not doing this manually. So we had to tell it like what is the media type and what is the content type. And then what we are doing is we are creating another post request to publish the story on our Instagram account. So it's a simple request. We are mentioning the creation ID. So we get a creation ID returned from this container after creation of the story, and then we are posting that creation ID using Graph API on our Instagram account. This was all about how we created this workflow. That was all from my end. Thank you very much.